Dumont has no issues calling Imperial that yesterday. But this is a LAN match. Sonic said, oh, hold up, we're straight out of the gates with some aggression. Speaking of Sonic, his name first in the feed.
Yeah, and he's not going to slow down. You talked, or you heard the Des discuss quick starts or slow starts. This is looking like it's going to be a very convincing pistol. There is a bit of a biff in absent, baiting them in to Stan nicely.
Well done.
Fozy just falls away. Stan hits his headshot. Looks like Stan's going to get run down here. 99 damage inflicted. He actually rounds the corner. Dumont was in hot pursuit.
Playing deathmatch now. Dumont should be found in a moment's time. Needs to get himself a pistol back. Don't you worry about that. But I really like this from Wildcard, setting the tempo out the gate. And if you go back to the last head-to-head that these two played against each other, it was a 2-0. It was, again, online. And there was no pistol rounds won within those maps in favor of Wildcard. So already we see a difference maker. He has a couple of these gimmicky calls, right? He'll throw out these smokes and then hope that it forces a rotation and they're able to peel off the top of that. We're seeing that again. So misdirection over towards A, now up banana and a good nade.
Oh, solid damage here. Over 50 spread amongst them as they do start to pincer in. Oh, good headshots. Hang on, B open for business.
Fozy almost found another there through the smoke. So 2 back, the retake's on.
Yeah, significant damage onto Sadzin as well.
I see a kit between the 3 of these. So getting back into this will be tough. But if Fozy can find another, there is a chance. Stand up banana late. JBA with Fozy over towards Ruins.
This is going to be a necessary trade from Jaba and Fozy. Okay, where's that MP9? He's gotten one onto Sadzin. Can he finish off the job? It's getting awkward, getting light on time, running light on bullets. Doesn't look like they've got the time for this one now. That no kit either. Wow, second round forced by no plant in the first. Legacy have pulled it off. Stan, what can you do with this? I mean, you're dead. The bomb's going to take you down. He's walking away.
Best he can do is deny this M4 for Dumont, but it looks like he's just going to run into his demise. Back turned, will lose everything in a massive round as Dumont lets out a roar.
He's been chatty, hasn't he?
Yeah, and a shout over the fence. Lux likes the taste of that one, and that's a massive round to win early. Now looking to pack a punch again. Just Sonic and Susp here.
Dumont's not playing scared. He said, yo, you want to take half wall? Fine. You threw that smoke, you forced out a second one just by sticking around. Oh, he wants to walk through it. Sonic's got his nade out, does get his pistol out in time, and catches Dumont aggressing. Another one, this time from Susp. Okay, Legacy, you're in trouble now. You'd have loved that one there from Susp. Hello? Hello?
Lato?
What's going on? Is
Where
Lato
was he looking?
blind? He was Stevie wondering something else.
He was looking at his teammates' monitor there. We'll see what this results in because that looked a little bit strange. It's just left Nissim now in a 1v4 situation.
Here's someone slipping into the flank, so JB is just going to be jailing that. And Nissim will preserve his Galil, but okay, so coach calls a timeout immediately, an emergency meeting, and Wildcard prevail. 3 out of the 5-7. Sonic with a big output. The third cheats over. Stan. Is SMG ready for that long hold? They are wrapping short though. Fozy
in the side already.
The scrutiny. They are into the site and a very messy spray. He goes down. Needs something from JBA now and long range. Tech 9 finds him cleanly. But the bomb is under the CT's control. This is getting very awkward now. Susper's bailed them out with an important double kill back from Library side. And Nissim, again the last man standing. He does have that hero Galil safe through.
Now, this is a winnable situation this time round. He's backed off very passively. So is he going to go for the full reround? Maybe up banana. There's going to be a lot of questions asked between the two of Stan and Susp, and he is going to opt for it. So 45 seconds, we'll have to W for quite a long way of this.
It's going to be tight, isn't it?
Yeah, but he's hoping for surprise, right? Stan's not playing on the bomb. He's pushed through halls right now, clearing out boiler and halls. That'll free Susp up, and he's ready for this.
He's just... Oh, he's actually going to hear him. Did he hit walk in time? I think he may have. Susp seems so alert. Oh, but Nissim isolates the duel, and Stan is low. Is he going to let him pick up the bomb? 20 seconds, Nissim has no idea where Stan's gotten off to. Stan quietly confident. He's got this one in the bag. Nissim adjusts! Gives it up to Stan. A massive clutch from Nissim. That's why that Galil save pays off.
I'll support this banana progress.
Okay, Dumont. Okay, Dumont just gets aggressive, and Susp, he greets him with his M4. Chip damage of the nades, reaggress, costly. Susp goes looking for more, and they both go down. Thankfully, Stan is here, but he can meet a similar fate if he's not careful, has to back away. Straight
coming
to the
in.
back of the site. There's no backup on its way. ZT smoked. He's under so much pressure now, Chad. Stan gets his first.
That's the bomb.
And the bomb's committed. That was an overstep.
Yeah, if there could be a flash and even util the block, Stan might be able to batten down the hatches on this one, but we'll need the support and quick.
Yeah, Fuzi makes it there. Nissim slipping out the apps. JBA is on A. But they know they have the bomb B. Still sticking out the edge of that smoke.
Molly there would be tantalizing, yeah, so they pepper it forward. That's a big pickup. Do you want to use it to continue to block or maybe... Oh, here we go. JBA with the fight on long and a huge pickup. Nissim, his lurky boy moves that won him a clutch earlier, removed from the play. 3v2.
Yeah, they're playing off of Fozi's jiggle. Just for that info, he has that Molotov as well available. JBA active on the line. That's the last of their util. Just a flashbang. They'll try and double swing. It should just be the end of the round. There's nothing for Lux here. Stan confirms it. Finally, the rifles come out and Wildcard pick up a round. Even consider at this level of play.
Well, he's the supportive element, right?
Yeah, it's on his back again. And
JBA.
Look at the push. Lato in the blind spot. JBA completely pants.
Yeah, they boosted up, so he didn't hear the jump. Maybe assumed that it was clear. Now hightailing over, it's just Fozi, and there's acceleration coming his way.
Oh, he's in so much jeopardy. They're coming from all angles. Short side balcony. Gets his first. Shuts down Lato. More coming from that smoke. He's in trouble, but there's the support. It arrives just in time. Sonic with a double kill. Stan chips in with one. It's just Doom out. Oh, getting another through the smoke. 1v3 quickly becomes a 1v2, and Fozi, he's his next victim. Doomau's going to do it all. How has he gotten it into a 1v1? It's up to Sus to save them from red faces. Another impact round for Legacy, turning the tables. Collective hold of the breath for the 8 dead. Watching these two duke it out. Patience from Sus, same from Dumau. Not overplaying his hand here either. Is Sus going to overthink as he continues to cut noise?
Has to say gamble to this option now.
Dumau, just as he looks away, Sus closer to that corner. Heavy plants open. Fake. Sus will investigate. Creeping and crawling onto
10
Dumau. 10-second pressure on! He gets the engagement, but Sus, his patience prevails. Dumau, an attempt at a 1v4, gets 3. It feels like it's, oh, yeah, not going to be the choice.
Yeah, they're going to let this settle into 2,400 loss into the next and then get the guns out. And
oh, God.
yeah, okay, well, they're trying to fight fire with fire, aren't they? That's an M4 loose in the window room.
Yeah, they're going to play to retrieve that, and Stan doesn't want to give another one away, doesn't want to be overwhelmed by Tech9's up close, so now that M4 will fall into Legacy hands.
Yeah, now that means they can trickle the Tech9 across, so everybody almost has something to work with. Sure, Lux, Nissim, just the Glocks, but they can act as little pieces of information jumping forward to be traded.
Fozi hoping that this overstep isn't going to cost them any more than just his life. Sus under pressure now, using that Glock to bait, draw fire. Trying to set up the Tech9 and that rifle. Stan's done well. There's another though. Dumau has gotten into the site. Bomb on the floor. Stan getting asked questions of, and Nissim even chipping in with some damage. How is this going wrong? Sonic to save them now. Couple of Tech9s invested. That is it. And still Wildcard can't convert.
They're all low. They haven't grabbed the bomb just yet. Has an incendiary to work with and peppers through the smoke. Now playing close to it, wants to find even more impact. 3 in the round as he slinks through. The bomb's picked up, darts back to the side. Bomb to be planted, 40 seconds now on the clock. The incendiary lands.
Oh my God,
forces
it
him
hit.
away from the plant.
Does he have the angle for the wallbang? Tough. Despite their low HP, this has to be played perfectly if he wants even a chance at saving Wildcard's bacon here. He knows where 2 of them are, or at least a presumption as to Nissim. Oh, tip of the head, held by Graveyard, and that's a massive one. They were so desperate to try and wrestle for control, Chad. They didn't choose to invest, and yet they still win the round?
It's Dumau again.
That counts. Fozi actually is going to get some friction here. Completely overlooked Latter. Oh, and he goes straight for a wall bang. I do love watching the Brazilians play CS. There's always a little bit of something else, isn't there? It's pacey. It's certainly, you know, high variance plays often. You'll go for something that won't always necessarily work, but when it does, you can imagine how frustrating it's been for Wildcard, some of the ways in which they've died.
Right, even though you know that you've definitely fumbled a couple of key rounds and it's gone vice versa. So in my mind, if they are actually able to win the final round, get themselves up to 5, go into the halftime break, take a bit of a breather, and then come back in and win the pistol, and then this time not flub their lines, they're still in Inferno. It's not done yet, even though it's felt sloppy. Yeah,
I mean, it's just that Nissim clutch, the Tech 9 round, it's just been, yeah, suboptimal. And starts the last of 4, 5 alive, lovely, convincing stuff, but as Chad has highlighted, there will be guns.
And actually, as I say that, they throw banana control utility and start peering quite quickly towards A. Fozy, JBA, and Stanislaw are here as they walk through the top mid lurk smoke.
Yeah, no one's here to report. Fozy's feeling the pressure. Throws out a block smoke, but that enables arch slip. Not giving them a pass.
All these bullets there as well.
Yeah, needs to reload. They're trying to press Stan. Abs side. JBA's on site. He hits his, and just like that, a flurry of defensive frags connect. Overlooking Lux, that's a mistake. Sartin builds around it. And there you have the finish. Okay, a recovery. Wildcard, it's sloppy, it's messy, it's high pressure CS.
He's not spotting. He's going to be this unknown entity, right? Anti-flash could swing out late or could bait his teammates. Here comes the execute.
Yeah, this flash could be perfect if they play it right. Lato ready to spring into action, and spring he does. Nails the first onto Sub, trying to tap the cowering head. Does get it. And it's fallen apart for the boys of Wildcard. They run straight into their demise. Sad's in with a leafy smoke, okay.
So they're going to do a late banana control, right? This smoke will come through. And now they'll vie for the banana control.
Oh, if Dumao has a bit of vision, it would make it a whole lot easier. Sus to start to swing. Oh, the stagnates.
That's info though. Lux is the rotating rifler, and he gets a nade kill. So at this point, you should be trying to apply pressure towards A, but Fozy and JBA were both in banana, and
he's already hit.
Stanislaw.
4 bodies here to receive him. Positionally sound.
Lux will have to worry about the potential in the mid to B.
35 though, they'd have to be loud about it.
He's calling their bluff essentially right now.
They walk through this, or they play the fade. Oh, he's hidden. Now it gets the info. Sonic gets the kill though. Dumao is low. Back of the site. Satin tucked short. It's going to be all up to this. Dumao, can he get any output on that low HP? Still there's flashbangs. Still there's Nissim. He is in that pit. Hasn't moved the muscle. Fozy will plant. Nissim still present, and Sadsin as well. Oh, lovely little walk push there from Sonic. Will remove the pit presence, and now Sadsin, that's not the weapon you'll want for this scenario. An AWP trying to fight back into the site, and Lato's only just arrived. Okay, that will force him wide.
Not a good one.
Oh, no. Oh, doesn't matter. He's actually hit him straight through. Okay, maybe there's some more to be had here. A 1v2 for Lato. Light on time, needs headshots. JBA, who holds on.
Okay, well, JBA trying to find his voice, something to get fired up about. These rounds have been sketchy, but they need to be able to add consecutive rounds on this T side together. The finances in question on the CT side. But there's 3 players on B. They're 4 going middle. This is a gamble setup from Legacy. As Nissim continues to search, nothing. No default pressure, no boiler control. Limited to work with as far as space, and now they are at a man disadvantage. Wildcard, you're in trouble. You're boxed in, and they know exactly what you're up to.
Yeah, now you're even concerned about losing the bomb. Still sitting at T-stairs, you've got 40 seconds, you've lost Sonic.
You better hope that you can get a good timing.
Oh mate, you've just got no time, full stop. 15 seconds, push through a smoke. 10, so many bodies in defense. The Lux and Lato defense hits. Nothing here for JBA but death. A bullet between his eyes, courtesy of Lux's M4. Job done. Fozy needs to survive now.
Yeah, run away. Fortunately, nobody coming from banana. Oh, they're going to run at him? I can't believe he's hung around. I guess he doesn't know what's on the other side of that half wall, so he gets to retain the AWP. We've seen this stand smoke over towards short side come out a few times. He's thrown it out again. Plumes to cover off the top of Porch. Ooh, noisy. That would have been heard. So they need to drop back. They need to relinquish this bracket space. They were hoping to jostle for it, but they need to give it over. Lux, I can't believe you're hanging around.
Yeah, stand smoke. He's going to try and use it, and he uses it to find a pick-off. Better now that Santin's connected. Stan was trying to wrap alongside. Now the AWP puts him down. in the pit, typically good for one. Fozy hoping to catch one of the two rotators. It's Doom out. Pathing. Oh, back and a missed shot from the AWP. Sonic on the boost, trying to find an overextension from Nissim. Sadzin last seen on that library side. Now tucked into the A site. Not going to be easy to break. Sus with the smoke.
Can get in here.
I think the smoke pit side will give you some options. Oh, he's thrown that one out. Swing through it. There's Nissim, comfortable. Second as well. Nissim locks it down. Fozy in the clutch, light on time. And two to find. Planted, safe from the incendiary. Throws out a smoke he can play around. Is getting closed in on by Dumao. Back, exposed. Dumao should strike, and just like that, another round for Legacy. And another roar from Dumao.
It's going to be Dumao and Ladder to shut this down.
Going to accelerate. What can you get done with just an SMG? JBA trying to forge a path, and oh, he's been taken down comfortably. That's one back. Okay, the B site crumbles. Just the one out of the two of them.
I think you should go fishing in this situation. You don't have to go for the retake. You have the lead to work with, but hang around. There's been some really sloppy moments from both teams. Maybe Wildcard will give you something. If you can get a kill, maybe you can justify it. There's an awful lot of utility as well, so smokes and mollies late to be able to get in is not impossible. You can see Sadzin just keeping his AWP as Lux harassing and puts us down to just 1 point of health.
What? I think he took 1 damage. Crazy to live through that.
Well, it is going to be the round for Wildcard. And we mentioned it's not like they haven't been used to playing overtime. Underway with more of the same, but 3 players over towards B.
Far off.
This one's got pace.
AWP shot, yeah, Dumao is getting crunched on. Sus first to go down. Stand claws back. It's Dumao in that smoke. They're trying to hunt him down. It's JBA that finds him as he tried to elope back. Sadzin's AWP posted. It looks like Sonic's going to be cut down if he's not careful here.
Ooh, good nade.
When he swings with it, Sadzin under scrutiny. 5 HP gets away. Drops in. He's being hunted. It's unlikely he gets anything more. Eye on the scope. Forced away. This shot. He's in so much trouble, so much pressure, and he was alone. A-side gone. Another round for Wildcard. Is there really a comeback starting to brew?
Okay, well, that was direct, right? So the fact that they fight so aggressively for that top banana control, they get it, and actually the trades go favorably. It looked like the idea the entire time was going to be to pivot back to A, or at least have the options open to A, because Sonic, for once, was forward in apartments. Had a good idea of the position of Sadzin, drops out that HG, it lands in his face, unravels the shot, puts a lot of pressure on. Should be the eco right behind the 2 safe guns, and that's if they can hold on to them.
And that's if, yeah, there is quite the hunt. We're clearing tree, of course we are. We're even walk back in the pulpit. Okay, job's good.
All right, well, there was some threats, not anymore. That's a really, really good hunt. That is going to hopefully secure Wildcard double digits.
Not how you want to be starting such an important round.
But they're pivoting straight to A. I think they identified 3 sets of utility and banana, but the thing is the rotation from Lux is back again. This guy's got his...
Oh, easy pickup. JBA gets shut down. Sadzin run down by Stan.
Only 2 on the side.
Yeah, it's going to be tough for Nissim and Lux here. Lux needs this instant headshot. He delivers it. Can't he control it? Does. Onto Sus. Gets both. Oh, and his teammates now leaping to their demise. It's a certainty now. Doesn't matter what you try, Fozy. Legacy just 1 away from the second stage. They weren't even supposed to be in stage 1, and now 1 map separates them from the second.
13-10, their map choice. Nuke coming up next. Can Wildcard bounce back and push this one the distance? Well, let's get the desk to break this one down.
We've got nothing to lose, and we've got everything to gain. And for Wildcard, they're playing, at this point, they're in their heads. We've just constantly lost back-to-back on back-to-back days. Doesn't feel like it's ever going to end for them. Here we go, T-side, nade the door. Dumao hasn't been caught by that molly on the top of the hut. Running into the side, Sonic's done very well, and Dumao not so lucky. He unloads the full clip, but only gets the 1 output.
Yeah, Sonic is the one who continues to deliver, doesn't he? 2v4 retake of the A side, I don't think so. Nissim from the heaven, Sadzin's going to push in through radio into lobby. It's going to be very tough. Some clean clicks required, and, well, the first will fall against him. Fozy, beautiful work from him. Now Nissim is gooshed, and we'll go down to JBA, who tries to bring some of that energy.
That will inform the T-side finish.
They essentially wanted to force the rotation. They didn't know that the rotation was already there, and now they want to pivot back, but Sadzin scout. A tag would be great. A headshot even better.
Well, he gets neither. Good position for a 5-7, but he reveals his position. Dumao, Lato on those Tetris boxes. Maybe they overlook Lato. They think they've cleared it. They certainly do. Sonic, a jump scare for him. It's Nissim and Sadzin making it competitive. A 2v2 up onto the hut. He mantles. It's Susp and Fozy both low. The Swedish duo to try and avoid this disaster of losing another second round after winning the pistol.
Bomb's in a horrible spot as well. Spilled out Tetris
destined
box.
for this one shot from the Deagle would be enough, and he catches Fozy. Susp in so much trouble. He knows where they both are now. Back of the site, top of the hut, but then Sadzin to finish. Wildcard just can't catch a break in converting. The second round stolen away.
Yeah, see, Jason getting too far ahead of himself, talking about that bloody gun round. So having to be diligent with the clears. Nobody up close and personal. We'll have to worry about red.
Yeah, and secret stairs. They flash for him, and yeah,
perfect.
Look at the team play.
It's perfect. And now they go ramp into an orb.
Perfect weapon.
Great shot.
That is a hard shot to hit. AK versus a scope rifle.
But you know Lux is already down here because he's poked his head up secret. So there is already one player who's darted down. The utility you have to finish. You get the smoke towards single, the molly towards double.
Ooh, Dumao, he's got the ang. It's just going to be the tip of the head he can tap. And get jiggle baited. Goes wider for it.
The single smoke. Oh.
He's still gotten away with one. That's another important kill. So 2 crucial kills out of Susp. Will Wildcard have legs to this? Important util. Smoke on the doors gives Lux the freedom to stretch his legs. Spam! Spams down the planter. Oh, and now Susp is catching flak as well. This is awkward. What a great find off of the spam from Lux. Lato wins his duel. Oh, Susp on the edge of the smoke, and so many impactful frags denied. It doesn't matter. Triple kill out of Lux. The Orc might go try and clear out lobby with Nissim's help. They get caught by it again. Sonic already got caught out, and he's down again. Lux takes down Fozy. Susp something gets the Galil onto Lato.
Okay, well, they've got some space outside. Stands down secret. JBA, he's on top of main. Susp is going to join the rest of the troops, and
he could isolate Lux red pole, maybe. Sadzin's coming to help him out.
They don't need to overplay their hand. They can chill.
Oh, and Dumao even pre-fires the drop.
Yeah, shadow advantage in that situation. Susp now noted as well. At least that's gotten the bomb across secret, so the pair of them head down towards the lower deck. So much space given to Wildcard, but a window has to smash, a door has to open. Dumao's here in time.
Scuttles a smoke over. Asks the aggression. No, he still goes for it. He isolates a duel. Stan's been given an opportunity. He is not wasting it. The bomb will go down. Stan and Susp, 2-on-4, trying to give Wildcard something to fuel their hope, but now Susp gets picked off. The orb connects. Nissim's position noted. He's in so much trouble. Half health, 5 bullets, too many targets. He needs another tap, can't hit it. Nissim will pull it across the line for a 6th already.
Yeah, okay. Well, that right there showed the stress on the rotation. Dissipate before you dip it. Oh, he's going to play through this, Lux, isn't he?
Look at him slipping, sliding straight into that rain position. Actually, no forward up, just around the edge of the smoke, and now Stan dinked. Very uncomfortable for him.
Stan can't go forward on this. He's just going to have to chill outside. His teammates are putting pressure top, and now at ramp into the orb. Sadzin's missed.
Missed an easy one there, and now he's in trouble. 2 missed shots from the orb. You know you're overwhelmed. You know you're surrounded, but he still gets output. Sonic caught, pulling out a nade. Rotations come through from Nissim, but very low HP here, and will eventually find him. There's Nissim, you've got to get him down. Somebody has to hit the trade, and it's not going to be JBA or Fozy.
All right, you can settle into this round right now if you're Legacy. You don't need to continue to fight. You understand you have the man advantage. You take that stand outside. The rest of the pack was spotted coming out of ramp.
Dumao, is he going to fight up the vent when Nissim takes contact? That's a nice call. Not easy for the 2 of them here. Fozy, missed off shot, light on time. He needs his teammate now to get active. Now the bomb is lost in the round 2. Nothing JBA can do here. And Nissim twists the knife with a quick one.
They're just having fun right now, the Brazilians. Legacy.
Everything you tried, every approach, you've hit a wall. And Legacy are that wall, and they keep mixing it up. Confidence flowing, momentum on their side as Sadzin escorts that Nissim AK on another aggressive ramp push. Oh, wow, Sadzin will hit it, covers him perfectly. Now Lato will probe from hard. JBA needed that one. He'll isolate the aggressor.
Stan's taking a lot of damage outside again. So sure, it goes 4v4, but Stan, the outside piece, is low on HP. And spam through the smoke. Another one snatched away.
He's not looking either. Dumao picks up a freebie. Comms gone. Another player gone, and Susp out yard, wondering where it went wrong. You getting flanked, mate. Shot to the back of the head. Dumao racks up 3. And this is spiraled beyond recovery now.
He's kicking them when they're down. And this is the thing. The pistol, just the sheer lack of frags.
Oh, Stan. He's a free frag for him. Lux will collect. Doesn't even have to lift a finger.
Lux is absolutely owned outside this game.
How does it get worse? I didn't think it was possible.
Dropping down a vent.
Dropping straight into him. He just holds mouse 1, and he's one around.
And yeah, Dumao will catch you. 4 in total, 10-1 speed run. What else can we say? These rounds are over in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, okay. Feels like a lost cause, doesn't it? A second round would be not even considered a consolation. Headshot found onto the swing of Dumao. Why does you like? And this time it's Nissim.
Strong
and
position.
His ramp hold. We're gonna need JBA to be traded. Oh, Nissim. Okay. It shouldn't be that easy for him. 2 of those body shot conversions.
That was perfect. When you got 20 bullets, dink, and then into the body on all 3 of those kills, and he could have had Fozy too. 14 points of health. Sure, Stan gets you the opener, but you find yourself in a 2v3 disadvantage, and that is about to get even worse. Sadson searching with the AWP.
How many multi-kills? Everyone's just taking it in turns to get the multi. Outrageous scenes. Stan gets you an opener. You run into one isolated ramp player, and it just disintegrates for them. That's a big pick off onto the AWPer.
Oh.
Lato, I think, yeah, Fozy's got a good whiff of him. Never mind, Lato still finds the headshot. And just Stan here. 1 versus 2, dancing with Lato. His teammate down the vent, so it is just a 1v1. Stan's not to know. And he doesn't really matter. Wow, I can't believe it. 11-1, a speed run of epic proportions as Legacy. The team is just 2 rounds away from stage 2.
Pistol round, the odds of...
They were the favorite at the start of this.
Spiraled even further out of control as JBA taking some jewels outside. Lato on the P250. Smoke lands main. As this space is...
Oh, it just keeps on going, doesn't it? Lato putting his P250 to work on the yard. Couple of clicks, couple of frags.
That's it.
That's got to be it. Sonic, what you got? He's going to get run down from behind. They'll strike as well. Lato keeps it going. 3 kills in the round. It's Sadzin to steal away the ace, but the round is theirs, the 12th imminent. And even being sure to take that bomb as a unit towards that A site. Not even running into Susp.
Susp had some great moments throughout this event so far. Some really impactful stuff, putting his aim on display. Him and Fozy really clutch in certain scenarios, but this is just asking too much. A 1v4 situation. You're down 11-1. It's about to be 12-1, and this is just a sinking feeling. They're spraying, they're toying with him, they're jumping, they're juking. And right now, they are locking in the 12th round of play. Lato secures it, and Dumao, he knows what this one means.
A run that started with victory and dominance like this, now at the hands of Legacy, they get the other side of that coin.
Any resistance now, it will feel futile. Stan gets the first, JBA the second, and he'll double up short. One of the best rounds they've played so far, but right now, 2v3, can they close it on low HP?
I think Sonic's set for success here. Yeah, he does put the barrel of that Deagle onto Sadzin. Just Nissim. He's had a clutch already in this series. Think this is asking way too much of him, so Wildcard will survive the first of many tests. Coming his way! He lined up!
Okay, all right. So Nissim in that situation cannot believe that nobody is defusing the bomb. He's surprised that 3 players are running at him. Gonna have to be a whole lot of heavy lifting. Running through the ramp smoke.
Okay, well, Susp, he can't believe his luck, but he is very flashed, and last few bullets don't find their target. Fozy commits to the spray. Adjusts into 3. Sadzin, quick clicks. If he gets Fozy. Oh, what? Incredible aim. Stands here, though, and he's not ready for the shotgun up close.
Just holding on round after round.
Fingertips, Chad. Thank God they didn't cut their nails. They are hanging on by millimeters.
Do you go again? Do you force again? And look at that.
Okay.
Poise. All right, we'll take the eco. We won't keep shoving. Another HE.
Bonk.
See you later, son. There's the shotgun for Stan.
He wants it so bad.
Right now it's about maybe trying to save a little bit of face.
Yeah.
Hear the noob tube coming, the alligator. It's going to dine well outside. Stan at range, just going to rip apart these Glocked opponents. And there'll be another. Just going to be Nissim. And he'll be dead in a moment's time, showing a little bit of shoulder as JBA knows exactly where he is. Jump in there, son. I know you're a young gun, but get this one. You may as well. Everyone's getting their eexes. There you have it. Only an 8-round game.
Feels like perhaps they've already started to accept it's over, and now suddenly the pressure's off.
Look at this yard control setup.
Yeah, it's aggressive AWPing from Fouz. He's missed an opportunity, not an easy shot to hit by any stretch of the imagination.
You want to swing top silo here because you know that AWP was close, but if you can identify that it was a yard setup, you won't. And okay, taking a different angle, still well done from Sus, but that now pieces this together for Lux. Unfortunately, you're not in a position to pounce off the back of it. But you know the AWP was closed, there was a player on top of warehouse, so you could assume a full yard control setup.
45. There's that flash. Sus, powerful position, expecting a back turn for his first engagement, but he still gets it head on. Nice find. He'll get 2, make it 3. Round is theirs. Dumau, however, going to try and take as many as he can with him, and unable to finish off Sonic, so it will be a crucial round from Sus. Testing his ramp, he gets a quad kill and sends him back to spawn.
Another partial. Back into the guns, into the next for Legacy. But every round is do or die for Wildcard. Can't slip up as Stan still has the auto shotty.
It's perfectly placed in the hut, close quarters angle, but he gets overrun. Where's the cover? JBA in trouble now, gets another, thankfully. And 5-7 from Fozy, they just line up for him.
Yeah, but you see, it's so direct that all the players are getting an opportunity to multi-kill.
Yeah.
And you're actually, this is allowing them, I want to say warm into the game. Seems ridiculous to say considering the scoreline. Unless it's a sign of tilt, but anyway, that's a conversation for another day. Here we go. Guns back out.
This is very pacey. Look at him go. Dumau looking to bulldoze. He gets absolutely nothing. Still Nissim and Lasso have taken down JBA and Stan. The site is under scrutiny, but that's a good catch back. Sus was found Lux. Fozy kept at bay. Bomb down. Is there more from Wildcard? Have they got it in them? Nissim, oh, he's playing to disrupt on the retake. They're going to have backs turned. They're working in from main, and he's going to be flanking up. Cheeky from Nissim, swinging in, and Susp got 2. Fozy the last of 4, and Legacy. Legendary run, and it's 6 consecutive map losses for the Wildcard boys. What an exceptional run from the Brazilians.